Member of Parliament for Bamboo Town, who shall be counted on your vote. How are you doing, sir?
I am doing well.
Bamboo Town, let's call you that.
Yes.
We speak to you in a language that you like to speak about. Biblical.
Wonderful.
Aaron was a man full of talk. He talked for God and even. He had all the right words.
Who is this?
Aaron.
Oh, Aaron. He spoke for Moses, yes.
Brother of Moses.
Yes.
He spoke for Moses and he spoke for God. And he led the people away according to God's will. But as soon as Moses turned his back and gone up the hill, Aaron, the same man who once spoke for God, he led the people to worship idols. And so all this talk is worth nothing if you ain't got no backbone to stand for what you believe in. Will you be like Aaron or will you be like Caleb, who stand up and say, all y'all senior man who thieving and hiding the gold in your tent, we can throw the javelin in y'all. This is the Bible I'm talking about, your word, your language. I'm sorry for my passion. Let me speak to you another way.
No, man, don't be sorry for your passion.
Let me speak to you another way, Mr. Wells. You remember David?
Yes.
When David,
the greatest king the world has ever known.
The greatest king that the world has ever known, who united the kingdoms when all others failed.
Yes.
There was a time in his young life, after he was already anointed to be a king, he was still a child and he went to serve his brothers lunch. And there was this big giant in the PLP named Goliath. And he said to the people, none of y'all could see me. Even Saul, Hubert Minnis, was scared to go up to battle against this man. All the David brothers, Renward Wells, Andre Rollins, was scared to go up and fight Goliath. David said, man, y'all scared. I know what to do, because I fight a lion before. And I can do the same thing what I do to fight that lion again. And you know what the people who were supposed to be on David's side said? Man, do it my way. Put on my armor. Join my party. Use my sword. David said no. He said, man, listen, I know how to do this and I can do it my way. I can't do it your way because your way don't work. I can throw my rocks and I can throw my stones. And anyone who come in the way of these stones can get bullied down. Now let me tell you something, Mr. Wells, Mr. Bamboo Town. If you don't vote, if you and Rollins don't second that bill, let me explain to you the importance of that bill. First of all, and excuse my passion, I sitting in the mortgage collection office for 5 years in the institution in this bank, in this country. And I saw private individuals come with sales agreement. And they say, man, listen, I want to sell my property myself. The banks look at the sales agreement, they say, hold on, we can lose on principle, we can't do it. 6 months later, they turn around, and you know what they say? This is why it's so important. You know what they say? Oh, we're prepared to take a loss, no problem. We'll pay all the legal fees. Let's put them out. We'll pay the eviction costs. Let the lawyers make some money. They still lose more money than what the private citizen was proposing. Let me give you another example so you can understand my frustration. There was this lady. She had a divorce. The court said, listen, as a part of your divorce, we have a reserve price. When she went to the bank to negotiate, to keep her property, she said, I will give you my salary deduction. And the court said whoever one of us could afford to keep the payments could keep the house. But they also gave a supplement ruling that if you can't afford to keep it, then there's a reserve price that this property must be sold for. You know what the bank manager said? Well, the courts can't tell us what price to reserve according to our mortgage and our power of sale. They don't have that power. They don't have that right. I got fired for that, for standing up for that lady. And she kept her home. Let me let you understand something. If you legislate, if you tie the hands of the court, then the banks will have to negotiate with these people. And there's plenty soundness in that bill that Gregory Morse is about to present in Parliament on the second Wednesday. And I'm going to be listening for Opposition Day. And you, who sit as a member of the opposition, if you vote no, Renward Wells, you and your party, that same fire, which you all just carry around the torch, that can burn your own foot. And your own feet will be held by that fire.
I appreciate
Mark my words on that, Mr. Bamboo Town, Mr. Andre Rollins, Mr. Hubert Minnis. And let me tell you something, man. I get very concerned when I hear a man who say he pledges allegiance to our party over the people. I get very concerned when I hear them kind of talks. Okay? Now, if you're up here, you stand if you stand in the halls of Parliament, you stand and pledge your allegiance for all of us, not for no party. And that's where you're going wrong.
Well, I don't believe...
You were elected, you said you was going to investigate PTC. Now, right now, you're the part of the same party. What have us in the bind? What actually inquire on BTC. Let me wonder if you can even do anything what you say you was going to do other than talk. We're interested in your acting. We're interested in your action.
Okay, I appreciate your call.
Well, first of all, the caller said that I am, and I find it interesting that he said that I'm going to vote no. I've already said I support mortgage relief, Steve.